Today at Bikes and Breakfast in Bogota, we got to see Vlad's restored Buell with all the carbon fiber parts that we painted over the winter in one piece for the first time, and it was spectacular. And you can watch this in 4K. Just adjust your device accordingly. Okay, we are at Bikes and Breakfast in Bogota on a spectacular day. This is the fourth Sunday of every month, and they get a wonderful turnout here. And on hot days you can sit in the shade, and on cold days you can eat inside. Vlad, there's no bike like mine. Come on. This is the first time I've seen it all put together. Looks nice. When you pulled in, everybody here heard the noise, that unmistakable noise of
exactly.
Loud muffler, man. Yeah. Oh, the carbon looks great.
You want me to move over there?
Yeah. Thomas, this is the one from the video. I paint.
Yeah. This is the one to come take a look.
Yeah, of course. Where did Vlad go? The whole painting of this bike is on Windy Videos with the V series.
I'm selling it now.
You're selling? How much?
12.5.
How much? 12?
12.5.
Luciano will probably buy it, sight unseen. He knows I painted it.
It's a good bike, but I want to get a Ducati. I think I just got a Ducati. I think.
You got a Ducati?
Well, 99.9.
Yeah, that means you bought two of them. You're like Luciano. Who's the sickest puppy here? You or Luciano?
I am sick.
You both are. You both. Hey, there's Steve. Steve! Check it out, Steve. Don't scratch that Suzuki. You know Thomas Luciano, right? From, yeah, you do from Ruts Hut.
How you doing?
Yeah. You got the Turbo King and the Turbo Prince here. Who's the king and who's the prince?
You had the bike at the Ruts Hut.
At Ruts Hut, yeah. Check out the Buell, it's for sale. Maybe Dale will want to buy it. I'll tell Karen it's for sale. So he must be feeling good enough that he's riding.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm feeling alright.
She said I wish she was done. She was hooked to death. So I haven't bothered to get here before.
Oh,
If I'm gonna come,
everybody's here today. Should be a beautiful day.
Participate.
Absolutely
Yeah, a bunch of guys
perfect
from
weather.
Yeah.
So as always, we try to include everybody. We do miss people. People come early, people leave early, whatever. But these Bikes and Breakfasts just get better and better and better. Now, one thing, at every Bikes and Breakfast, there's always some bikes I haven't seen. There's always some fellas that I've seen their bikes several times, and we get to chit-chat a little bit. Henry Hawk wants me to take pictures of every single Moto Guzzi on the planet, and I try to, Henry, but you know, they're not that many. They're not like Suzuki's or whatever. Anyway, this one was nice and clean, and there's always a few, but then it's a very eclectic group, and there's an appeal for everybody, no matter what type of bike you enjoy. And if you like loud mufflers like Vlad does or whatever, there's always something. And I always wind up spending some of the time looking at bikes that I haven't seen, and I don't get to see that often. As an example, this Rocket. Oh man, and I know these are a very unusual bike. Sometimes we see them at Bikes and Breakfast, and it's a very, to me, a very, very cool looking bike. Now, what's a little different about this Bikes and Breakfast too, on really hot days, all of the tables where you can eat are in the shade. That's a very convenient thing. And the parking lot is, for all purposes, whistle clean, brand new paving. So you never have an issue with that. And it seems like it just draws a very friendly crowd. Everybody mixes in, looks at each other's bikes, no matter what kind you have. and you don't have the bikes all of the one brand off in one corner, all of the other brand off in the other corner. And here's a new MT-09. And usually if somebody has a bike that you're really interested in, you can get to chit chat with them about if they like it or don't like it, and that's of course that can happen anytime there's two bikers together. Anyway, this is a new one. I have a 20, of course. This one is styled totally different, and it looks like it has this pretty similar wheels anyway. And what I always like to look at, and I never know what's going to give me an idea for some future project. So I like to look at everything. I don't like to just segregate out one bike or one brand or whatever. And it's a very interesting group of people that attend these. And it seems like I have did Joe Roselli's bike, and Joe, of course, has done the light painting pictures that are in my shop, among other things. And he's got the Tracer now, and he's got, this is his track bike, I guess, now. But again, the neat thing is there's something for every single person. Oh, another thing worth mentioning, this is one of the meetups that it's really worth your time to get there on time or early. And otherwise you wind up waiting in line with a lot of people. This meetup always draws a big crowd. I like to get there as early as possible, have my breakfast, and then look at the motorcycle. Thomas Luciano's beautiful turbo. This is really a showroom quality bike if you look at it real close, and 100% original, never been apart. This is a unbelievable bike.
So this is my therapy. I tell anybody, I get on this, I am perfect. That's it. I don't need nothing else. You're right. It is perfect. Oh man. Oh, nice meeting you. This is nice. My seat is a little hard, but I could ride for about 2 hours on this, 2.5 hours.
had to open it up a little bit. So it's fine.
Sorry.
No problem. I don't get paid by the hour.
It's a family day.
So if you haven't been to a Bikes and Breakfast yet, they're all good. This one is in Bogota. There are several. Just check out the website, dial in Bikes and Breakfast, and check them all out.
Really? I mean, he's trying to be helpful. That's quite
Yeah, we got like a day, we almost got half of the old A-Team here today. Pretty cool. Oh, an old, oh no, that's a retro. Kawasaki. What a day this is turning out to be. They may have to edit some of the stuff out because they're playing loud music in the background on some of the time. I got it. YouTube does not like loud music in the background. We'll see if they say anything. What a day. What a day.
Look at that paint scheme on the marble. Oh my God, I love that.
I wanted to buy that bike just for that paint
So who's on witness protection today? We ought to tell a lawnmower story. Nah, we better not. Luciano will be mad. Hey!
You know, this is East German bike.
Which one?
Right here.
This is each German?
Yeah, MZ. MZ
Somebody's
Scorpion.
coming in. So when are you going to get the Ducati? Come on, be honest.
Hopefully next week.
Next week? Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to move out this bike.
So some of the highlights from me, and because this is the first time I have seen this in one piece, all polished up and ready to ride, I was really impressed. It really, really looks good, all put together like that. It's a very, very business-like looking bike, and with the custom graphics and everything. Thomas Luciano, I just can't imagine what you could clean on this bike or make shinier, or this is really, you have to see this bike in real life to believe how clean it is and how original it is. And that's only part of what we go to the meetups for, to see friends that we haven't seen in a long time and maybe make some new friends. And of course, seeing the bikes that people have, and some people have several bikes. They bring a different bike to every meetup. But there's always something interesting, always something fun. And that's why I record all the videos, post them out on YouTube. They're all free. And if you miss any of the meetups, you can watch this in 4K at home. And thanks so much for watching.